We're also getting weekly initial jobless claims data. About 730,000 Americans were expected to have filed for unemployment benefits last week, which, if that proves to be accurate, we're expecting those numbers any minute now. It would be less than the week prior. Okay, Baker, I want to get you in here. Claims falling to 684,000.
That's great news.
I don't recall seeing a 6 in front of that number this whole pandemic, actually.
Jill, 684. That, by the way, Jill, is the lowest we've seen of the pre-pandemic high we had, which was 695,000. Jill, we were basically having a pandemic low of 711,000 jobs, and we were always averaging in the 700,000s every week during the pandemic, Jill. So the fact that we're now in the 600s is incredible news. Yes, by the way, it is still incredibly high in historical standards, but given the fact of where we've seen the job market over the course of the last year, Jill, this is actually really sunny good news. This continues to show that as more of the economy start to reopen across the country, more states start to open up different stores and restaurants, more people are starting to get vaccinated, that the job growth, while be it slow, is getting there, Jill. So this is incredibly welcome news so far this morning.
And the thing to remember about these unemployment claims is that these are first-time unemployment claims. So these are people who are losing their jobs for the first time in a year of this pandemic. So the question is, what categories do they fall into? Did they work for small businesses or restaurants that just said, we can't hold on even for another couple of months? And as we know, there has been a lot of hiring. So
Jill, absolutely. And we'll go through some of the sectors here in just a moment. We're continuing to flush through this. The other big number that's in here, Jill, that I like, and you see this right now on your screen, the continuing claims for the first time since I can remember in a while now below 4 million, 3.87 million. Again, we had basically expected this to be over 4. And that is basically where consistently those continuing unemployment claims have been. Jill, you also have to think that $1.9 trillion stimulus package that Joe Biden just signed into law, the fact that so many people got those checks over the course of the last week or so also probably played a big role in all of this, Jill. And so this is very welcome news from where we've been, Jill, over the course of the last year. Again, the number incredibly high historical standards. We haven't really been below 700,000 since the pandemic started. But Jill, this gives us welcome signs that the economy is opening up, jobs are returning to this country, and people are slowly starting to get back to normal.